Hello YouTube, this is Dr. DF Gamer, also known as DF Gamer. You can call me whatever you want. It's how to make an Origami Shuriken. This is what it does look like. And it's, Shuriken, you know what those things are. So I'm just going to show you how to make one of these. Really simple to make. So all you need is two square sheets of paper. I don't know if you can see that. So just normal square. These ones aren't very straight because I was in a rush. And yeah, you just need two of them, same size. That's simple. Just put that to the side. Shit, fell down. Okay. So then, first step you're gonna have to do is you fold it in half. So you do that. So you do that. So that's what it looks like in half. Then you do it again. So looks like that. Simple. Then you do it with the other one too. Since my my paper is not so straight, that means that my shuriken will not look so wonderful, and I recommend you use quite thin paper, like normal print paper, because if you use cardboard or napkins or whatever you find, it will be quite hard to fold and to do this process. So then what you do is you've got your two things like this. You see them like that. Wonderful. And you just fold it in half. So you just go like that. Okay? Really nice and simple. Put that to the side. Take this one. Do it to this one. You see? It's not so straight there. So you can always take some scissors and just trim it. So, because that can be quite effective. Okay, so then what you do after that is, it doesn't matter if it's this way or this way. It's for the opening. It doesn't matter. You can do whatever. So with this one, you have to fold it upwards like this. So you do that. Fold it upwards. Make sure it's nice and straight. And you do it with the bend from when you fold it like that. So you do it with that bend. Then you do it with the same on the other side, so it goes like this, like that. So it kind of looks a bit like that. And then you do it with the same thing like this, same process, but with the other one, what you do is you, instead of going up like this, you go down like that, because the other one was like this all the way. And then you do that with the other side too. Simple. So then it looks like that. And then when you got both your papers next to each other, they should look something a bit like that. As you can see, it's pretty beautiful. Yeah. And then what you do, so put that to the side. And what you do is you fold. 1 second. You fold this like that. So this side, you take it and you go like that to this side, and then you do the same to the other side. Make sure you don't do that so it looks like this, because that's incorrect. You do it like that. So then you kind of got an S shape. Kind of looks a bit like an S, I call this the S one, and then the other one I call it Z, because it's gonna look like that. Without the slit, it's going to look like this, but Z, I'll show it now. So you do the same thing like the other one, like that, and then like that. So, see, it looks like the Z, yeah, Z. Then you put it down, like flat down like this, and then under that you put this one down like this, not like this, like this. You put it down. I'll put it here. And then this one you put over it, like that. It will look a bit like the German Nazi sign, if anyone has ever seen that. Kind of looks a bit like that. That's not what it's supposed to look like, as in, I'm not intending to do the Nazi sign, but that's a bit what it kind of looks like. So you do that, and then you take this little bottom thing, and you put it. Oh, this is quite hard to do. Not hard, but okay. So let's just put that up like that. Put this one like this, and then you put it over like that, so kind of covered. Then you do the same on the other side. Just put this little thing up, and you can always adjust these things by moving it. And you go like that, and then you kind of press these sides down, nice and hard. Turn it around. You kind of got this now. You can always move this middle part in case you're stuck on folding, like such as like this. Okay. Then you go like this, and then you put it into that little slot right here. See? Right in there. Okay, you put it in, and you fold it just like the other side. And now you can see almost looks like this. See? Kind of like in the process. Just that one more little thing, and you gotta tuck it inside this little thing right there. And if you use napkins or cardboard and stuff, that's the hard part, is to put this in there. Then you put it in. So that's all beautiful now. Now flatten it like this, and then you got yourself a shuriken. So these are my two shurikens, and you can always, if you feel bored or anything, and you wanna kind of make it look a lot more fancy, you can always open them up and add an extra one in there, and then you can make your shuriken kind of look like this. So it's got a lot more sharp edges. They're not really sharp, but just make sure you don't throw them at your pets or at your family or your girlfriend or boyfriend, whoever the frick it is. Just make sure you don't do that, because it can hurt, and I don't think they'll bleed, but if you hit their eyes, you might poke them out, and that's not going to be so wonderful. So you can always just throw them. They're really nice to throw. You can hold them like this, do whatever you want. You can draw on them, you can color them, you can use different colored papers, and that means like the S, you make an S a different color, and then you make the Z a different color, and then it looks pretty cool. So you can do whatever you want, but I recommend to all people who do this, use thin paper. Do not, well, you can if you're stupid, but you can use thick paper, such as, like, let's say this cardboard. This cardboard. So let's say like this little cardboard stuff. So if I use paper like this, like you can see it's thick. First of all, it's quite hard to fold, and also since it's thick, it's gonna be hard. And don't use books. Don't use money, because money won't work, because you have to have a square. You can't use money like that thing right there. That's an old 10 franc note, but you can't use stuff like that. That's only for like origami, paper birds, or whatever the hell they are. So this is just a shuriken, and you can only use squares. You can make them with any size, but this normal like with the A4 paper, you fold a square. You just take the top left or top right and fold it until you got a perfect triangle, and then you do what I just did in the beginning of the video. That's how you get a perfect, beautiful square, and then you get a nice one like this. But as you can see, it's kind of on these sides. It's kind of not so wonderful. You can see how it's not so but whatever. I was just making a short video just to show those people out there who want to know how to make an origami shuriken, and this is an origami shuriken. So this is origami shuriken, and yeah, that's not really how you throw it, but there you go, my two beautiful Origami Shurikens, right there. And yeah, so anyone who wanted to know how to make an Origami Shuriken, there you go. So have fun, don't throw it at people or your pets, and just subscribe, like my video, troll people out there. You know, this is my first video, so it's not the best. So yeah, thank you very much, and DF Gamer, Dr. DF Gamer.